fellas ready for a little stuff I do. This is my voice on a microphone.
Okay, we're live. This is the pre-show.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that pre-show.
We should give it a minute or two, just in case. Don't turn your mics off. Is that what that sound was? Who turned their mic off? Oh, okay. Okay, you're good then. My bad. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to chastise you. No, don't, please.
Turning it
I
off right now.
kind of liked it.
Oh, weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking creep and cretin.
You're a creeping, you're a cretin.
Damn right.
No one likes you.
All right, y'all. You ready to just actually go live?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's fucking do it. I'll click. Oh, I got to do it different today. Oh, look, my fucking... Hold on. I forgot my stream deck isn't ready. There it is. Sorry, y'all. It's almost there.
Slack it on your Mac and me.
I'm an idiot. Sorry. There we go. All right, we ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we... oh, I don't even have intro on here anymore. Okay, here we go.
The end of the world.
Yeah.
So low. I need to fix that.
So low,
It's
man.
also the beginning. The beginning
How about that?
of a brand new, solid,
That's how you do it.
Juggalo world for us all to enjoy. What's
Howdy. Welcome, y'all. This is Deck Wendell. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, and this is not Carver.
I'm Randy, Randy the Rando Commander.
Hey, Randy. We picked Randy up at the gathering. And
Yeah.
we also... what's your name? Are you...
You can call me Gibbles.
All right, we got Gibbles and...
Jared.
All right, Jared's joining us. Randy, Gibbles, and Jerod are here today. My name is Kyle, a.k.a. Keezy, if I didn't already say that. Welcome. This is Deck Wendell, the Juggalo podcast that is storming the nation.
Oh, yeah.
Randy, have you heard of us before?
I heard of you at the rendezvous.
Yeah?
The rendezvous of ICP fandom.
Oh, yes. That we call it the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, the hunter-gatherers of the gigolos.
Okay. No, not many people are hunting or gathering there. Well, they are gathering, just in a different manner.
Well, it was a cute little festival.
Yeah? Did you have fun?
Well, not until I found you.
Is it reminiscent of festivals you've gone to in your past years?
Less buttholes.
Wow. What? Hold on, dude. There's no fucking way the Gathering has less buttholes than another one you've been to.
Oh, it absolutely does.
Dude, if that's
You would not believe, sir. You wouldn't believe.
the amount of buttholes that I saw at the Gathering is unprecedented.
I've been to a pink sock festival.
You went to the Pink Sock Festival? What
Yeah.
year?
72.
The Pink Sock Festival of 72? That was that one was legendary. I did hear about that.
Magical. It was the true gathering of dreams.
Get pink eye.
The Pink Sock Festival.
Lots of pink eye in that one.
That's
tell
so
you.
funny. That's cool, man. I like that. That's
Yeah.
it's really neat. Well, I'm glad we met you. I'm glad we
You gigolos are getting there, though. You're close.
well, hopefully they can be on par with the Pink Sock Festival
Oh, yeah.
someday.
They will be. They're getting
Rendezvous of Gigolos. I like
there.
that.
The rendezvous of ICP fandom is what it was. I
Oh
think.
yeah, that's right. Well, today we're gathered here to discuss the Gathering. We all went. I invited Gibbles and Jared over today because they hung out with us most of the time at the Gathering. We had another buddy, Ben, but he couldn't make it today. He died at the Gathering.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Pour one out.
Yeah. Somebody yanked on his pink sock, flipped him right inside out.
Bled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does. It happens. Can't let them drag.
Yeah.
People
Can't-
step on them, roll over
You
them.
get bacteria on it. You don't want that, none of that. What's up, all my peeps in the chat? I'll shout you out real quick. Gage Von Weil, he hung out with us all weekend too. He's the shit. I was gonna get him on the show today if we were doing an early show, but he had to dip out. We couldn't make it happen. So we'll get him on the show sometime though, man. He was cool as fuck. It was great meeting him and all of the other people who knew of us.
That Gage guy, he was a salt of the earth kind of fella.
He really was.
I liked him a lot.
He really was. There's
You're
Ben
right,
right there.
Dave.
He says he's watching live from the grave. I hope your pink sock got twisted back into place, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get one of them
It
tourniquets.
It didn't prolapse, did it?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Carlos Cardenas. He designed this shirt right here.
Oh, it was a beaut. That is a beaut.
Carlos Cardenas designed several of the shirts at the gathering this year.
That reminds me of the old Master P No Limit Soldier kind of vibe.
That's exactly what I told him. I said, dude, that's like some no limit shit. That is fucking dope. I love seeing that. He's like, yeah, I've always wanted to do something like that. He fucking schooled it.
I'm loving it. I'm liking it.
Yep. There was a couple more shirts of his too, but man, I thought this one was sweet. I
like it.
couldn't pass it up. The back of it says like, "Got J 2022" or some shit.
Yeah. Iced out like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's dope. Oh, what's up, Justin Manny, Zorgatron, Complex Mothra, Squirrel Master John, Nobody Man, Jeffrey and Tiffany. We see y'all in there, man. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. And Grim the Kid. So let's discuss the shenanigans at the gathering.
There was a lot of particulars.
Did anyone get into any shenanigans? We all kind of kept it pretty cool, right?
I did a lot of talking,
Yeah.
a lot of walking.
A lot of walking and talking.
It was good times.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I even did the first day. We got there early on the first day and did the podcast. So y'all might have seen the podcast episode that we did there. It was almost an hour long. It was I doubt it was watchable.
Mm-hmm.
It might be listenable, but I did notice there's some weird like noises and shit that keep appearing in the video.
Mm-hmm.
We did our best, man. We kind of had a little bit of a fucked up scenario there with no power and shit. So we made the best of it.
I missed it.
Yeah. Where were you?
Oh, well, you know.
We were hunting and gathering.
I was hunting and gathering pink socks. But wish I was there. Wish I could have seen it.
Yeah.
I was there in theory. I was there in spirit.
Yeah. Randy, we appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
Oh, no problemo. Thanks for picking me up, bringing me back to your humble abode.
How'd you even think of going to the rendezvous?
Just kind of stumbled along. You know, I was running down that old line
Okay.
and saw it and pulled off, you know, saw the
So
shenanigans.
you didn't even know
and-
nothing about it. You was like, there's some shenanigans there, so I'm there.
Absolutely. That's how I work.
Okay.
Fly by the seat or seam of my pants, either one.
Okay. Look at Justin, man. He said, I think Carver's going to stay dedicated to this bit for the whole show. I don't know what you're talking about, man. We don't know where Carver is. Couldn't get a hold of him today. But, you know.
Well, eventually I want to take a drink of this, and the beard might have to come off.
That's so funny, man. We did meet a couple other cool jugs that were fans of ours. A couple people had Devil Box shirts, a Bling Master shirts. That was so dope seeing that kind of shit out there. We met our homeboys, 2 different Corys.
You saw shirts?
I did. You didn't see them?
Mm-mm.
I saw. I just the 2 Corys. Each of them had a shirt on. I saw maybe one other person had one. I can't remember. But both Corys were cool as fuck. They both brought their wives. Neither of their wives were juggalos. That was an interesting concept, especially for a guy like me whose wife isn't a juggalo and wants nothing to do with the juggalo gathering.
Beautiful people, I tell you.
People were interested in how the foam party went. I was at the foam party.
Well, I was there too, and the foam mixed with a little bit of the runoff from the porta potties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I stayed away from that.
Real potent.
I stayed away from the foam.
Yeah, so, you know, I had a little open cut there, kind of seeped in there, and I don't know what's going on. I need to get it checked out. It's pretty
Yeah.
bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Where's it at?
Oh, it's in one of those spots that, you know, the no-no place.
Oof. I feel for you, bro.
Yeah, it ain't fun, but hey, I'm here.
There's probably a lot of diseases and bacteria floating around in that foam party. The foam party was a little bit of a fail. The foam cannon, if you'll even call it that, squirt gun, it shot out like bubbles on like one tiny corner of the entire area. And I don't think anyone even got foamed. I don't know if anyone even got it on them.
I haven't seen your phone anywhere. I was sad about that too. Like, where's all the phone?
Yeah, we were over there watching our homeboys, or our homeboy Corey and his wife Lisa carve a fucking. I didn't know. Like, I mean, they were already a fan of ours, but they're ice carvers by trade, and they fucking carved up this hatchet man during the foam party. It was so fucking dope. We hung out with them for quite a while. Hung out with them a lot all weekend. They were cool as shit.
All right, well, I'm gonna see you guys.
You're out of here?
Yeah, I'm out of here. See you guys.
I mean, we just got started.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
Okay, dude.
I'm out of here.
All right, well-
It's been fun. It's been nice.
Okay.
it was good to fucking meet you too.
Well, that was Randy, y'all. That was cool. Thanks for joining us, Randy. Gage said Big Smoke got Carver, raising him as a Bigfoot. Oh shit!
Damn.
Ben said same with my wife. No respect. See, I came home and tried to get my wife to like come to the gathering, and she was just like, "No, it's not happening." So, hey, Carver's here, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Man, I'm sorry I was late.
So you got a power tool with you. What happened?
I was just fixing your door up there.
Oh, thank you.
On the way in, saw that guy with the wig.
Yeah, he fucked
the
my
way
shit
out.
up or something.
Yeah, he fucked it up going out, but
Did
I
he do-
fixed it. It's good.
Did he just do one of those things where he like walks through the door and it made a shape of a human in my door?
Yeah, like the Kool-Aid Man. type.
Yeah.
Well, it was that would be through the wall, but yeah, basically the same thing.
Fucking Randy.
Silly
Yeah,
fucker.
weirdo, man. He was. What was it like hanging out with him?
No, he was pretty whack.
Yeah,
how was
okay.
your gathering?
Dude, it was pretty good, man. I liked it. I really did. It was nice. It was fun. Met a lot of cool people. Ice carving was great. I mean, very interesting. You know, it was just amazing. I liked it.
Dope. So the first night we saw, who did we see? First night. Did anyone of importance of note even play that night? I don't remember. I literally don't remember anything I did that first day.
I don't either.
We did the pod, came back and forth a couple times and shit. And then we just kind of hung out, got some footage. I'll be putting up. I'm gonna cut it together, make like a little vlog, like 3 or 4 minute vlog in the next couple days. You know, some of the decent footage I did get. But
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
I didn't spend a lot of time. We didn't spend a lot of time like interviewing or talking to people. We did get a lot of footage, just like candid footage of just like people at the gathering and shit, which I think is gonna be more fun to watch.
Yeah,
anyways.
sometimes that's the best.
Like that, I already watched a couple videos of people posting where they were like interviewing people and talking to random juggalos, and it just seems a little like forced sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit.
My advice to those people is if you're going to do that, you should probably edit it because no one wants to see just a long ass interview. By the way, I'm saying this as we do a juggalo origin story on this
Exactly.
show. But no one wants to see a long interview with like a random juggalo. But
we got one lined up for today?
no, not today. I'm just saying, in general, like I think the idea, what I'm trying to say is like when there's no vetting at all done, like you just get a random dude talking about random shit, and it doesn't always make for great footage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it works out.
I mean, it really just depends on how interesting he is.
Yeah, you're right.
Or she.
He or
Can
she,
be inclusive in
Zim
this.
or Zer.
That's right. Use your proper pronouns. Go ahead and put them in chat.
Yeah. we did. I mean, did we want to say? That happened on the show, so we'll discuss it real quick. There was a revelation about the whole TPE situation. We don't even know if they even know who we are. It was all Trailer Park Cinderella.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, no hard feelings, but it's just kind of
interesting
weird.
guy.
He's an interesting character.
Yeah.
Another interesting character we met was Beastmaster.
Yes, Beastmaster, very interesting guy.
He hung out with us quite a bit on that last day during the ICP seminar.
Had a lot of fun talking to him, and while I was talking to him, I got to meet Vinny.
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Vinny the ICP kid. I didn't even recognize him. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, he's-
DC Fago guy in our Discord was like, that's fucking Vinny the ICP guy.
Yeah,
Or
he's
kid.
cool. I handed him a flyer for the Cartoon Nightmare images, and he said that he gets handed a lot of flyers. He could have been just blowing smoke up my ass, but he said I like that, and he kept it.
Vinny said that?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
yeah. He was like, I see a lot of shit, but I kept what as soon as I saw that, I kept it. So I
That's
was
dope.
like, okay, cool. He could have just been
Bullshit.
I appreciate everybody humoring
Yeah,
me
of course.
at the gathering.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about the gathering is you think you're going to go there with your flyers and your merch and like you're just gonna hustle and like you're gonna be a fucking talk of the town, whatever. You might have those kind of thoughts, and this goes to any other podcaster, YouTuber, or content creator out there. You're in a sea of fucking people doing the same shit.
Yeah.
If not as good as, sometimes better than you. And you know, it's humbling when you go to the gathering and you try to hustle, but you kind of realize every single person has a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
You hand someone a flyer and they're handing you one right back. You know.
Well, there wasn't a lot of caring, I would say, but there were those people that actually did like the stuff. So
Yeah.
that's always appreciated.
Sure. You'll always have your few random people that appreciate or actually give a shit. You know, I don't know how many subscribers or followers we got from. You know, we printed out I think 500 flyers. We handed out most of them. Put them in people's hands for the most part. Thanks to Ben for the most part. You guys. Well, I don't know how many you handed out, Jerod.
Like 2.
Probably like 10. Probably 10.
Sean helped us out a little bit too. So, nevertheless, we appreciated it, man. Like anyone who
Ben-
showed us love, we appreciate it.
Yeah, Ben Jammin held it down.
We met a few people who heard of us, but maybe didn't recognize us or something like that. So that's cool. As far as experiences at the gathering, we can just go around. Like, what was everybody's like? What's a couple of the things that you want to share that was like some of your favorite shit? Whoever wants to start.
The helicopter ride was pretty fucking dope.
Jerod was all excited for fucking helicopter rides. Did you go on one? Finally? Did they ever show up?
No.
Okay.
Not as far as I know.
I didn't know if you were being ironic. But yeah, we never saw him show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on the program and everything.
Not online though. It wasn't online. I looked at the website because I didn't have the program with me, and I was just trying to see what acts were coming up, and then I noticed on the map that it wasn't on there, but it was on the program that we got.
I see. Yeah, that was annoying, man. Sorry you got the bone on that.
Yeah, it's all right.
On my first day, it was sadly to say, it was the Mr. Juggalo contest,
Okay.
and I saw so many brown eyes, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I purposely avoided that for that reason alone.
it was ridiculous. It was so bad.
So that was one of your favorite things you saw?
No, that was the worst thing I saw.
His favorite thing was when he left. When he left that part.
I thought you were saying because I asked what was everybody's favorite thing. Jerod gave a joke answer, and then you told me you want your least favorite thing. So
Okay, maybe it was my favorite. I don't know.
all right, whatever. What was, just to be clear, Carver? What was one of your favorite things you did there?
Oh,
Or saw? One of your favorite shows?
Well, I will. Not to be completely serious. The ice carving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really did super enjoy that.
Yeah, I really did enjoy the ice carving.
Yeah, that was very dope. I
sometimes-
thoroughly enjoyed watching the whole process.
Yes.
Sometimes it's nice to see a skill at the gathering that's not wrestling or rapping.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, because almost every event is like people trying to fucking flex their skills.
Yeah.
Or on rapping or whatever the fuck. I mean, how many MC contests were there? There was like 3 different ones named different things.
Yeah, so that's nice to see, in his hard work, because when I was standing there, they're beasting those big slabs of ice that are at least 100 pounds or more.
Yeah. And that was
So
dope.
that's what I would say. It's probably my favorite part. Yeah.
I really enjoyed obviously the 2 ICP shows. The first ICP show was like surprisingly great. The Juggalo Jukebox show. I don't know what I expected. It said they were gonna play all shit that they either never played or rarely played, and that was true. I don't think I'd ever seen any of those songs performed live. A lot of newer shit was in that. Get Geeked, I think, was a standout, like dope ass show song. I hope they keep playing that.
Yeah, I agree.
There were a couple like that. They finished with Be Safe on that night, which was very dope. That's the final track off of Fearless. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Off of Flip the Rat. It should have been the final track on Fearless Fred.
Yeah.
But then the second time we saw him yesterday, it was amazing. They played, I counted, literally one song off of Bang Pow Boom. They played Falling Apart. And they ended with Something to See.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that was amazing.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Other than that, every song was Hell's Pit or older.
Mm-hmm.
Every hit. They hit every fucking hit on that show last night.
Yeah.
It was just like banger after fucking banger, dude. It was great. I loved it. Every song that came out, I was like, yes, fuck yes.
The only thing that I was hoping for that, I think I like the Thursday night set better.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, for one, I had Mikey Clark.
That I was disappointed that Mike
Yeah.
wasn't there for that one.
Yeah, Mikey Clark wasn't there, so that took away from it after you saw hit them with Mikey Clark on Thursday.
Him like being there during that show was like it was emotional.
And I just got more into Thursday because of because it was songs that you don't normally hear.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
I mean that was fun, like in that regard. It's just fun to get like the pop when you hear the fucking first couple licks of Chicken Hunting, first couple licks of Halls of Illusions, or
Hocus Pocus.
you know, all that shit. It's like that pop and that first few bars is what's exciting to me. But once it gets into the song, I do feel like it gets a little like, okay, let's
like
move
I
on.
had more of a pop in like myself when I heard Here Comes the Carnival.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they opened with Here Comes the Carnival
that
on
was
Thursday.
that was like the biggest pop I got.
That was great. That was fantastic. Because that was the first time we've seen any Yum Yum songs live, you know? Very dope.
Yeah, so
Well, I got to see two songs off of Yum Yum I definitely would want to hear
Mm-hmm.
live. Would be something to see in that. And they played one first and one last, and that worked out great. During the show last night, during the show on Thursday, Gage had told me he got up on stage. And I didn't know that until the next day. I was like, dude, I'm jealous. Like, I wanted to fucking go up. I've been on stage on ICB once or twice, and but I've never got to like throw Fago. It's always been like you can either get thrown right off, or the one time was during Violent J's solo show where he wasn't even throwing Fago. He invited everybody on stage for the last song on that. But nevertheless, so for me, yesterday, I was like, I'm fucking getting on that stage. It's happening. So we all hung out by the little guardrail, and as soon as like Jerod actually whispered to me or whatever, he's like, we probably yelled since the concert was going. He's like, hey, should we start going over there? Because you just had a feeling it was like getting close to that time.
I could tell that it was getting close.
They had just started, I think, Something to See, or maybe like, and you saw like a couple juggalos like come out for the fake Armageddon, which was the sign that it's happening.
It was time to go up, yeah.
And then as soon as other juggalos saw that, like several juggalos just immediately started climbing
Bro,
over.
there were people getting trampled.
Really?
Yeah.
didn't
Like,
see
you could
that.
hear them screaming like, "No, fucking step on me!"
As soon as I saw everybody going, I told Jerry was like, should we go over there? I looked over and they were already going over. I was like, right now. And like I immediately like beelined over there. I threw myself over the fence hoping someone would help me, and they did. And then I fucking tried to throw myself up on stage, and someone helped me with my little short ass. And I finally got up there and like went to the very back. And the stage was already filled with 200 people.
Yeah,
I went to immediately to the back, found some full Fagos. I just wanted to shake some up and throw them, bro. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to throw them on you. I was looking for you. Like I was trying to get back to the front of the stage, and I fell at one point, slipping, sliding, Fago getting thrown everywhere. Madness, mayhem.
Oh, I completely walked up to the top of the hill.
Really?
Yeah, I was gone.
Oh, okay. So I looked for somebody to know. I knew I didn't see him. I threw it, went back, grabbed a couple more Fagos, shook them and threw them, and I was like, all right, I did it. And I hopped off and beeline to my car and got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I got to the back of the stage, the left side,
Yeah.
and Jay was like tucked back there, and there was people all around him. We were all
Was
singing.
he even
for like,
singing anymore, or was
Yeah,
he just
he was
chilling?
singing.
He was
Okay.
still finishing the
He was
song.
still
Okay,
Yeah.
dope. I wasn't even paying attention at that time.
So like I was in there rapping with them and shit, and then I turned around. And I swear to God, there was a wall of Fago that just hit me right in the face, dude. My hair was soaking. I
Yeah.
was dripping. I was like, this shit is ridiculous.
you got 200 juggalos on stage, most of them seeking out and throwing Fago all over the place. Like it was pandemonium.
Also, you were like real close to Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Just
That's
singing
pretty
and
cool.
shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Did you do the obvious?
But kiss his cheek.
At least feel his butt.
I couldn't. I wasn't within arm's reach.
No.
Sorry. No jollies for you.
Well, I'll dream about it later.
Well, nevertheless, that show was the shit. Super enjoyed it. What else? My other favorite show was Mikey Clark.
Mm-hmm. I liked Mikey Clark. He botched a couple things, fucked it up, but
But that was some of my favorite shit. Like
Yeah.
Mikey Clark in the middle. It wasn't. I don't think it was his fault. In the middle of the song, it just cuts out and goes black. Like turns off, and everybody's like cheering, thinking like he did it on purpose. Then he's like, "Oh shit! Oh, hold on!" And like he starts like fumbling a little bit. It's like, "Oh, all right." Then he starts the song back over. That's when I kind of knew. I was like, "Okay, I think he's not fucking around." He's like, he seriously had a technical difficulty there. Oh well. He starts playing the song again. Then it fucks up again. He's like, "No." He's like, "Oh, he's like, Juggalos fucked my shit up last night." This was Friday, so it was on the Thursday show. He's saying that, but nevertheless, he was like, he kept fucking going on though.
yeah,
Powered through.
He got it.
He played a lot of cool shit. Several songs like mashups that we've already heard. Some that we haven't. That was fucking sweet. I don't know, man. Like there's something just about seeing Mikey Clark like
back in the mix.
you
yeah.
know, like just knowing he's like back. It feels amazing.
Straight up in your feels, huh?
Yeah, it really is. It's great. So what happened? Rodney Miller said we watched Babytron running for their lives toward the tour bus area. I guess I wasn't watching Babytron, but we were walking around at the time, and I heard as soon as I came back, Carver had told me that Babytron got booed off stage.
Yeah, they're booed and they were throwing shit at them too. So it was
Yeah, I don't know how like bad it got. I remember seeing like, you know, disappointment, I guess you could say.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see the disappointment.
Well, the main thing that I got from that is it was horrible.
Yeah,
The music and the rapping was god awful. It was like some of the worst shit I heard all weekend.
I never heard of him or his music, so
Yeah. I mean,
did he had a bunch of people on stage with him and shit?
I
too?
gave everybody a chance that got on the stage, and I like that shit sucked. It was horrible. There was nothing to it that was like talented.
Yeah.
There was absolutely no skill in what they were doing up there.
Okay. Take your word for it. I mean, I looked it up, tried to find like a video of it. I'm sure more videos will be coming out in the next couple days, but we'll keep our eyes. A couple people had drones for the ICP show. I want to see that footage. Justin Manny said, did they play any unheard mashups? He did do a remix mashup with that All Summer Long shit. He played like ICP over that. Kid Rock All Summer Long. Which that was very, very cool. You know, especially since that beat was originally for
I
ICP.
don't really remember that, but yeah.
Yep, that was sweet. There was a couple other mashups I never heard before, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Hopefully somebody posts a whole video of that set. I would have got more videos of this shit, but Juggalos, but let's keep it real. I'd rather just watch it. I ain't trying to fucking... I know we're content creators over here, but get that content elsewhere. I'll let Replicon Radio fucking... to cover that one, because
I mean, they school it.
Yeah, they do. And we'll kick it over here.
If I had the
giving you our opinion, but I ain't trying to do all that.
I ain't gonna lie. If I had all the equipment, like some nice stuff, I would definitely be a cameraman the entire weekend.
Sure, I mean that would be cool if you had the right equipment. But
if I had the right equipment, but I'm not gonna like use phone memory with
Yeah.
a like a shitty gimbal to fucking try to get everything I need. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I could get a drone to just film every show, I would do that and just fucking film
drones
every show.
dope, or just an actual fucking video camera with a fucking sweet setup and a rig.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to hopefully some more legit ninjas got some good footage.
I
out
would
there.
gladly just be a cameraman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind, man. Yeah, if y'all buy enough Cartoon Nightmare shirts, Carver will take care of that for you.
We'll invest it in the equipment and we'll record this shit. I'll make it a point to go to Hall of Wicked and all that stuff, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, that would be cool, though. I mean, I think if you got to that point where you were doing that kind of shit, you definitely could get like a press pass, probably too.
Really?
Especially us doing a podcast and shit. I really do believe that. I'm pretty sure Replicon had one.
Oh, okay. We tried to get one. First day.
Oh yeah, we did. That was fun.
I saw you digging KRS-One. Like you were really digging.
Oh, KRS-One's the shit.
KRS was fucking schooling it, dude.
Yeah,
And
dude.
you know what? Like I was hearing you in my head while he was on stage, because like when you were talking about I think we talked about how if you all you need is a fucking DJ on stage, a rapper and a DJ.
Yeah, man.
And that's all he fucking needed. Him and the DJ did it all. KRS was busting freestyles up there, dropping knowledge, fucking confident, killing it.
It's the same as like, you know, a singer and, you know, someone playing a guitar.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what the DJ is,
Yep.
you know.
I didn't really pay much attention to Slick Rick. How was he? Like,
I mean, he's cool. I personally like KRS-One better.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Slick Rick was cool.
I've never really given either of them the time of day, like genuinely, like popped them on and
Yeah.
listened to them. But
I think that was all Shaggy's dream, or that was all. What was yesterday?
that was Shaggy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Shaggy.
Everything was Shaggy's
Yeah.
dream yesterday. Yeah, like, and I know Shaggy likes all that old school shit.
yeah. That worked out. Who else do we see? So I made a point to try to see like all the bands I want to see. I miss Hatchet Man Project. I really wanted to see them. Did any of you guys see Hatchet Man Project? No. I heard they were pretty dope.
Yeah, I wanted to see him.
I
but-
didn't see Hoodoo because he played at 3 a.m. Gage saw him and said he mostly just played shit with his homeboys from Ear Drug Music.
So the only thing I can think about why Hoodoo would get bumped off the main stage is just because of their dream. You know, they're trying to get these artists and they're trying to get them the best slot they can. 'Cause
Sure.
It's ICP wanting these artists.
Yeah, but a couple of those artists, like who are that group of like young teenagers that seemed to be rapping like in a decent manner yesterday?
I have no clue. I don't even have
me look at
no
this.
clue.
There was like
Oh yeah, speaking of that though, Odd Squad killed it.
maybe it was
Yeah, they
Egyptian
did.
Love or the Executioners. It was one of them.
No.
Odd Squad was dope.
Odd Squad fucking killed it.
That little
I need to
dude,
check
that
this
little dude
out.
raps his ass off.
Yeah, I mean
man.
he's definitely the star.
yeah, for sure.
The other guys are the other two are really great rappers as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I keep calling him an amputee. I really don't. I'm sorry, Odd Squad guys. I don't know what's up with it, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if he's born. I'm
Fucking-
sure he's probably born like that, but yeah, just nubby little fella.
man, he was good.
He was the shit. Who else did I see? Oh, Steel Panther. They were
Steel
dope.
Panther
Yeah, they
was
were very
fucking-
dope.
That was very entertaining.
Really enjoyed Steel
I
Panther.
was actually sending videos to like Jeff. Was in the crowd.
Yep, they're great, man. I've seen them once before. They make jokes in between their songs and shit. They're great. I really super enjoyed Cybertronic Spree. Loved
They
them.
were cool, man.
They were cool as
I love their
fuck.
costumes. They were
Yes.
fucking sweet.
They were cool as fuck, and they played like a bunch of like theme songs and shit. They played the Mortal Kombat theme at one point. They played
Pokemon. Theme.
Pokemon, Power Rangers.
Rangers,
it was fucking sweet,
Dude,
bro.
that was dope.
They
Power
were-
Rangers were fucking amazing.
They were awesome. I highly recommend anyone checking them out. I would go see them if they were like here live.
Did
man.
they play the Turtles theme?
I don't think they did.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, they were cool, man. I don't know. Who else did anybody see that was cool? That hasn't been mentioned.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lot is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He did a good job.
That's
He did a great job.
I didn't care much about anything else he was doing. I barely paid attention, but obviously when Baby Got Back came on, I was interested.
Remember when he was like joking that he was like, "Oh, it's a song I've never released." And I've really been wanting to like release this and shit. And then it ended up being Baby Got Back.
He was trying to be funny, making a joke, like because he hadn't played Baby Got Back yet. Like, hey, bro,
Well,
everybody knows.
It's literally
Yeah,
one of the
everyone knows
biggest
you gotta
hits
play it.
of all time.
Yeah.
In all genres of music, it's one of the biggest hits that's ever been made.
Yeah, you're right. I would agree with
Did
that.
anyone stay for Isham? Because I didn't get chance.
Somebody told me Isham was great. It might have been Gage. Yeah, they said Isham was great. Like, I'm mad. I missed him. Shit.
Yeah, see, right there's Gage telling you.
Yep, I would have went and seen him. I did see a little bit of Mushroom Head. They were pretty good. Green Jelly was awesome. Nobody else really blew me away. We watched Roadside Ghost, but I tapped out about halfway through their set. I was like, I get it. I said if you want to go see Roadside Ghost, like they're no different than watching like fucking Smash Mouth. It's like the same kind of music. So it was fine. They did a good job. They just aren't that interesting, I guess.
I know Ben's favorite show was
Ouija Mac?
Ouija Mac. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah. Ben. Wait, did he
You
actually?
loved him.
He didn't actually like Ouija Mac, did he?
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, he was hating on
He
him.
hated him.
Yeah, Ben.
He
Ben.
hated him so bad.
I mean, Ben and Shawn I've been out of the Juggalo game for quite a while, so it was a little weird probably to be going to the gathering and that being kind of like your reintroduction, especially learning about Ouija Mag, who has literally taken the Juggalo world by storm in the past couple of years. That's got to be a kind of a weird one to just walk into, you know?
I mean, the last gathering you guys were at was still like the family era, basically.
Yeah.
Look at he said, not even a little.
Did we ever figure out why Puya didn't perform?
No, never officially. I'm assuming it's because people try to cancel him. Yeah, that motherfucker just didn't even come. I was thinking that was when Rude Boy and Clownvis did their thing. That was when Baby Chong got booed off. Rude Boy and Clownvis came out and bullshitted and sung Journey songs and shit for 20 minutes.
Everybody loved it though.
That was cool. Rudy, we were making fun of Rudy because he, like DJ Carlito was on stage, like spinning everything for the night. And that's Rudy's son. I'm assuming. I think so. I guess I've never heard him say that. I think it is. But every time Rudy's come out, he's like, "Give it up for DJ Carlito." So I just kept making jokes about how he's like, "That's my boy." You know, give it up for my sweet, sweet baby Carlito. Look at him go.
Well, it's almost like that gimmick that Jerry Lawler did with his son in WWE. His son wrestled in WWE, and Jerry Lawler tried to act like he was all great and stuff.
He's like, "Oh yeah."
And then Jim Ross would be like, "You know," and everybody knows that's your son. He's like, "No, what are you talking about?"
That's really funny. I love the King.
The
Yeah,
King.
I love that. That's great. Oh, that's so funny. Carlos said Puya got COVID. So there you go. There's your answer there.
Also, Element Only, you asked if that was my first gathering. That was not. That was actually my second. Last year was my first gathering.
Yeah.
So just to answer that for you.
Yep. Jared's just recently, within the past couple of years, really been deep diving on ICP, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, obviously, Carver, me growing up, heard it all throughout my life, but never really got into it until last few years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
That's accurate.
That's what's up. There was several people I met that was their first gathering. But I did meet several people too that were like, we went to the ones back in the day, and then this is our first ones back. So it's kind of in a similar boat. I connected with those people. That was nice.
Yeah, the crowd looked like a 50-50 split between new and older.
Yeah, that's true.
It was cool.
I was even like when I was up on the stage, like, because I kept having this thing in my mind that's like, man, you're too old to be doing this shit.
No, I didn't feel that.
Look, I know that I'm not. But I don't know what it is in me then that anytime, even just being at the gathering, I had a little bit, but it's especially like doing this shit, like going up on the stage or trying to, or doing anything that's like abnormal, I guess. It just makes me feel like I'm like, you're too old to be doing that shit.
I had zero doubts.
I mean,
literally jumped on the stage as quick as I could. I don't give a damn.
I mean, a Juggalo podcast is abnormal in that case.
Yeah. So I don't know why I have that little voice then. I've always had the inner Juggalo and the piece of shit deviant that lives in me that I try to suppress for the most part.
But that's when you bring him out.
I know. It's just that there's the other little voice that's like, you're a fucking idiot. You're 38 years old. What's wrong with you?
Do you actually hear voices? You might want to get that checked.
I probably
Nah.
should.
Let it fly. just let it go.
I guess not really literally voices, but I worry about what other people think. You're right. That is it. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm working on it.
It's really not that hard.
But guess what, bro? I still jumped up on that fucking stage and lived my dream.
Yeah,
that was
you
my
did.
gathering dream.
Bro, you landed right in front of me when you hot the barricade. I was walking past and you jumped like right in front of me. I was like, shit.
I literally like spilled myself over the barricade because I'm short, so I can't like just jump over, like leap over it. I literally had to like.
Wasn't there somebody when you were trying to get over? Because I was like right behind you. There was like somebody in front that was like struggling to get over.
There was like
there was
a pretty thick woman trying to spill herself over and I was literally like pushing on her, like trying to just push.
Like
her.
I just went off to the side, like literally, like the gate was right.
I was trying to do that, but everyone was doing that, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just going over right behind this dumb bitch." So I just did it and spilled myself over, and
Whoa.
It worked out.
Yeah, for a little bit there though, it felt like I was gonna get like fucking ran over.
Yeah,
if I
did-
didn't keep going.
you
You kind
were.
of had to go with the tide.
Yeah.
You
Did you
were
go up?
100%.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I
Nice.
did.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I saw Gage up there.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah, I didn't know you got up there.
Yeah, I saw Shawn up there.
We went out past each other.
Yeah,
didn't
how'd
see
you
it.
feel up there, man?
It was pretty sweet. I mean, it was just constant Fago, just constantly.
Did you get to throw any?
No. By
Okay.
the time I got up there, I couldn't find any. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh,
On the
whatever.
right
Oh,
side.
it was
on
all
the right.
gone. Like
On the right side.
out of the little bowls they were picking out of, that was gone immediately.
There were like
but-
people tripping and shit. And
Yeah.
I was just trying to like help people up and like not get hit by fucking Fago bottles. So I mean, I was.
But that's what you're supposed to do on stage.
I think I did get blasted by one on the fucking forehead. That was
Well,
pretty cool.
I went around the back and they still had like cases and cases of
Yeah,
them.
they
So
were
I
actually
just grabbed a
stacking
couple out of there, popped them open. You know,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah, I was there, and they were like stacking them right in front of me. So I just opened
Yeah.
a case and just took 2 of them. And
There's like a big security guard standing right by the one, and I was like hesitant to take him. I didn't know if he's like trying to stop people from like being up there, but by that point it was already too far gone. You couldn't do shit.
No, they let it happen, man.
Yeah, I love
Because
it.
they had, like I was saying, they had to start doing that eventually.
Just letting people go up
Because
there.
back in the day when it was, they didn't really want it to happen back in
Yeah.
the day. I mean, maybe they did low key want it to happen, but like when it happened, it was a bigger deal.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit, the barricade. You literally have to break the
Yeah.
barricade or like
Yeah.
push it down or whatever.
And it was just like they finally just, it's part of the show.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the stage is, they have more what are you gonna say? They're ready for it.
Yeah.
They have more.
Like preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have like a lot of shit for people to like destroy and steal. I did see a couple juggalos, like they had a couple like skeleton props, like juggalos carrying those around and shit.
yeah, Gage actually mentioned that.
like
in
yeah, like
chat.
just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like taking that like there was like a statue up there that I saw 2 dudes like carrying. I'm like,
I mean,
what the fuck?
Dude, wouldn't you love to have a piece of that fucking stage right here today?
That'd be cool shit.
That would be fucking awesome.
But you gotta
Should
think
have
on
told me, dude. I would have carried it out with
you
me.
gotta think on their tours. The Fago Armageddon's more controlled.
Yeah. I mean, because at the gathering, it's the Wild West. People literally could, a
Yeah.
group of them could carry off a
Yeah.
big stage prop if they wanted to, legitimately, and they
So-
couldn't do shit about it.
So next year's gathering,
We steal a big stage prop.
yeah, all 4 of us just run up on stage
Well,
and
if
grab.
you notice, they start pulling it down. They start pulling pieces off, like during that last song.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
They start sneaking shit out of there.
That's a good idea. If they aren't doing that, they really should be. But that's a good observation. Yeah, I mean, I would take like I want, you know what I want? I want that giant Gathering of the Juggalos 2022 banner that was hanging on the stage the
that'd
whole
be
night.
Fucking amazing.
It's like
I don't think
I
you
could
could
cover
climb to
my
get it.
house with that fucking
You
thing.
seriously couldn't climb to get it. You just slip all the way down trying to get up to it.
How would you even get you? That has to be one of the situations where they lower that whole entire thing and like hook it all up while it's low.
Well, that's what we would do.
We'd have
we
to
would just-
find the controls and
Yeah.
lower it.
Find the controls, lower it, cut it, roll it up.
That's a good idea. Where are we gonna put it? Or we could cut off pieces of it and make like little shadow boxes and sell it to juggalos for $20 a shred.
It's $20 a shred.
Juggalos would buy that shit. They're idiots. They'll buy anything.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I do buy a lot of stupid shit.
This is coming from a guy who spent like $300 at the gathering. I'm kidding. But Ben said take Violent J as a stage prop.
He would die, bro. Like midway through.
That's funny. I did see. I thought I saw. Oh, I watched a video of somebody's. Somebody had video of up on stage from last night or from Thursday night actually. I saw Jump Steady in the video, like kind of directing people around and shit. Interesting.
Oh man, I mean, steady is in his name.
All right, what are you doing, man?
What?
Checking your texts? What are you doing?
Oh no, nothing.
You got some notes? You got some notes in your phone you wanted to look at?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, please pull them up. So what else? Let's see. What else can we discuss? There was a lot of debauchery happening in the merch area. That seemed to be a hot spot of vile activity.
Right. Like,
Merch area.
right between
Right across the
ICB's
street.
between ICB's merch booth and Tom Wood's merch booth.
Okay.
You know, there was that line of third-party merch booths, right? There was
Yeah.
the merch booth right next to Tom Woods was just some random.
I
Like,
call it Skid Row.
yeah, that's a good name for it because it really was all the debauchery shit down there.
Hashtag Skid Row.
And
I mean, if this is going to be the place for the gathering for like years to come, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to name everything.
Name all the
hey
little
man,
areas.
meet me at Skid Row.
Yeah, for real. That's a good idea. There was a merch booth which I would only describe as like skanks booth, a gothic sluts booth.
Well, I'm gonna call the seminar tent the Brontosaurus butthole tent.
That's good, perfect.
Why did they do that?
That's perfect.
Oh, man.
That tent might as well have been the Brontosaurus's shit.
Why did that?
Meet me at the big Brontosaurus turd.
I mean, people keep asking for buttholes. There's literally a Brontosaurus butthole right at the
Yep.
frickin'
Our homeboy Nasser took a picture with us with the dinosaur butthole. He posted on Instagram. Oh, by the way, he posted a video of like the shit they were throwing around in the middle of that tent. He has a video of a guy with the squid like throwing it.
Oh man,
It's so fucking vile, bro.
so what they do? Just people went to a fucking fish market and got a squid.
Yeah, why would you have that there?
Right? How do you even get that?
How
So
much did
it-
that cost?
For context, in case people don't
You can get squid at fish department.
know, for
Alive?
context,
Or
during
is it
the
dead or alive?
It's dead. There's
During
no
the
way.
mystery seminar, ICP made us wait 2 hours past the time they were supposed to be there. So people in the tent were getting restless and throwing garbage bags of trash at each other. It was disgusting.
I know that's what happened last year, but you know, I don't think we waited as long.
Yeah.
and it didn't get quite as bad. It just looked like it got retarded this year.
That's gross, man. Like y'all, any juggalos involved in that, y'all are foul and you're disgusting. And please don't come back. But I don't know who brought a squid, but they really fucking in the middle of all that shit had a squid and threw it in like a crowd of people.
Was it part of like the eating? Like you had to eat weird shit?
It might have been.
When you're looking to eat weird shit.
The
that
iron-
might have been from
The
that.
iron gullet.
Yeah.
You're right. I did hear
I
about
think,
that.
wasn't Corey telling us about it?
Yeah.
Fucking dude, they're eating like canned fish that like had to have been old, and she said the
Yeah.
moment like it was open, he just smelled it and made him feel like he's gonna throw up.
Oh, that's so fucking gross.
That is pretty sick.
I couldn't have watched that. I went to watch the Superhuman stunt show. And Superhuman, I watched him he did one stunt. The show started with guys rapping for some reason. And then it went to other other guys talking. Then Superhuman did like one move on them. He jumped off a ladder, said, fuck this shit, of course, jumped on him. We didn't see him again. And then they just like, they tried to shoot a potato gun at somebody's nuts and it kept fucking up. Then they took a weed whacker to a guy's nuts. And then these bros like, they're like, and then I'm not kidding you, all this happened in the span of like 15 minutes, right? They're
So
supposed
is it like a crew that like, it's like his crew, but they like want to be jackass or something?
that's the vibe I'm getting. I'm also getting the vibe that they're using Superhuman's notoriety for their own bullshit,
Yeah.
which I'm not really like a fan of. I don't know what they got going on, but that's the initial vibe I got. It seemed kind of lame. Whatever. More power to them if it's working. I'm not trying to be a hater, just an observation. But after like 15 minutes of them doing this, they're like, all right, well, we got more stunts, but we have to actually go outside the tent because they won't let us do it in here. And they had like a car out there that they were trying to like, they were going to drive down the walkway and have someone jump over it. And like,
Didn't a car get
yeah,
flipped?
It was that car. I guess like the police came and put a stop to that.
Yeah.
And then they end up just getting mad and flipping it and burning it and shit. It was weird, man. As soon as they said we're going outside to do this shit, I was like, that sounds dangerous. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I was like, yeah, I'll be over there. I immediately just bounced. I just that kind of shit I really know I'm too old for.
I just think, I mean, I'm cool with a lot of shit, but setting fire to things, throwing feces, and like just destroying property.
Yeah. Not cool, man.
I mean, the cops are going to step in with that type of shit.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not throwing the feces, but
Some other dumbass juggalo. Here's another example of that. As I was leaving ICP last night, I'm just like, again, making a beeline for my car. Some asshole lights like an M80 on the walkway where people are walking. And like, I'm not kidding you. I didn't know it was there. And it blows up like probably 5 or 6 feet from me. Like I couldn't hear out of that ear the rest of the night. And like shrapnel hit my fucking leg. I was like, ah. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with y'all doing this shit?
it's funny. I saw a kid try to light something in the crowd one of the nights. I can't remember what. I think it might have been. It was Thursday night for ICP. Some kid tried to light something and like he lit it and he did something, but it ended up blowing up right by his fucking head. And then he grabs his ear and starts walking away and shit. I'm just like, it serves you right, you little fucking bitch.
What a dumbass, man.
You fucking bitch. I hope it fucked you up, you idiot.
Yeah, he is. He's deaf now for sure. There's no way he's not deaf, man.
And it's just like, good
Yeah.
God. I mean,
y'all have fun. Please have the most fun, but you please draw a line somewhere. You have to draw a line somewhere between like having fun and hurting yourself or others at least. That's where you should draw the line, right?
Well, it was like last night after ICP, there was a group of people that started setting chairs on fire back by that merry-go-round fucking ride.
Oh, okay.
Right behind us, right.
They were lighting like their lawn chairs on fire and
Yeah,
shit?
there was like a pile, like they started lighting on fire. So a guy ran over. He was quick as shit. I mean, they lit it up quick. It started blazing. They did something, whatever they poured on it. It was blazing. And this guy ran over with 2 fire extinguishers. Like, they're like ready. Like the staff, like, no, they're like ready to take care of that shit.
Okay.
And the guy like put it out and he was like, don't fucking do that shit again. I fucking put my neck out on the line for you fuckers. Don't do this shit again. And they're like, and it's just like the jugglers are just kind of like watching them, and then they just like you could just see people looking at each other, and they're like, "Hey, fuck him!" Like, just like, are you that dumb?
Like that, the
fucking
guy
that
probably like the
dumb?
owner or some shit.
No, he had a crew shirt on.
Okay.
Yeah, he had
I mean, y'all are fucking idiots. Why would you do that? I just don't get it.
It's
man.
probably some stragglers from the same crowd that went to all the
just go to shit too, fuck shit up.
no to all the gatherings that were in Illinois.
Yeah.
Where it got real famously fucking stupid there.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of fuckery.
They would like, a lot of shit would get set on fire and stuff like that. It's probably still stragglers from that crowd coming out here. Don't bring that shit out here to Ohio.
Bro, like, don't. Bring the fireworks. Leave the M80s. Leave the fucking firecrackers. Bring the Roman candles. Bring the real fireworks. Shoot that shit off during ICP. That shit was amazing and great. That shit was so dope.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck.
But, throwing fucking M80s and firecrackers in groups of people or burning shit, like, y'all are fucking retards. Anyone who does that is a retard. They were burning shit in that when they were throwing trash and shit. Somebody's trying to light shit on fire in the fucking tent.
I know. They're dumb. Those people are dumb.
Idiots, man.
It just I mean, unfortunately, it's going to cost the gathering. Like, they're not going to do
Eventually,
it anymore.
yeah, you're right. Somebody's going to
Like,
do
we're
something
going to
really
lose.
fucking
Like,
stupid.
if that shit gets worse and worse, we're going to lose this spot.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
only a matter of time, man.
So I just say, if you see people doing that shit, fucking stop them.
That's why we just need ICP to get their compound going.
Yeah.
What happened to that idea?
Yeah.
What was that? Back in 2020, they first talked about
Yeah.
that, right?
Well, they better have some fucking good security at the compound.
Let's see what else happened. Anything else of note happened? I mean, we kind of covered the concerts. I really just wanted to have a discussion about everybody's like time at the gathering. If there's anything else that happened that you want to bring up, like let's talk about it. But
So there was this one booth like directly across from the merch tent, and it looked like 3 like girls that were doing random stuff like stepping on people's
Yes.
nuts and spitting in their mouth.
that was the Gothic slut booth I was
Yeah.
referencing. Yes. So,
How much money do you think they made?
Hold
on
on,
that?
hold
dude,
on.
they probably made a fucking kill.
Hold on 1 second. I like this shit you're talking about. I didn't even see.
Really? This is how good of a man Carver is. How good of a
No,
man
I
he
really
is to his
honestly
wife.
I don't.
He doesn't even see women. He doesn't see scantily clad women even pay attention.
No, I see scantily clad women, but like I didn't see any like.
He only has eyes for his wife.
I didn't see any fellatio. I didn't see any butthole stuff.
Yeah, where the fuck was that?
So at that booth, they had a whiteboard on that, like at their booth. The girl, there was a very sexy Amazon woman. By Amazon, I mean she was tall and like pretty big, but she was pretty hot. She was holding a sign that said $5 to step on you or spit in your mouth.
I saw that sign, but I never saw it in real life.
Well,
I just saw a picture of that girl with the sign.
Well, because every time you were in the merch booth, you were being accosted by whoever wanted your attention, really.
Jesus.
But they had a sign, like a whiteboard. Every day it said something different. Like the first day it was like, titty sucking contest at 5 p.m. And then there was a dick sucking contest at 5 p.m. I think they maybe even did an ass eating contest.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
I think
I
so.
only knew about the titty sucking contest.
They
I'm only. Oh my god!
And you had to bring
I
your
wish
own
I was
titties,
there.
by the
God,
way.
that's
Yeah, so-
disgusting.
you
God,
know-
I wish I was there. Man.
yeah.
Damn, wish that was me.
So
What?
so disgusting.
Fucking
Oh god, they were
disgusting.
so
Where-
hot.
where
Oh
is
god,
he?
I couldn't handle watching it. But we like the girls are like I mean, I was thinking like they were gonna get their tits sucked, right? No, not the hot chicks that run the booth. No, they weren't getting their tits sucked. They wanted you to bring someone like your girl, and you would have a competition of how well you sucked their tits versus how well someone sucked someone else's tits. So, but we watched
There's
that.
so many techniques on tit sucking.
We did
Yeah.
we did stand by like while I think we were all hanging out at the merch booth and watched this not super attractive woman get her tits sucked by a random dude, and they put pudding all over and they had to lick
So
it
it looks
off.
like shit.
It was white.
Oh,
it was tapioca pudding or white
so
pudding.
it looks like
It looked like cum.
yeah.
So it looks like chunky, fucking disgusting cum.
well, if that's the case,
Medical issue cum.
Yeah.
Gage says I was talking to Beastmaster. If that's the case, thank you, Beastmaster, for
Yeah.
talking to me because I didn't have to see that trash debauchery.
The one day I walked up and they were doing the dick sucking competition. There was like, I'm not kidding you, like 200 people in a circle right there. I was like,
What?
I thought maybe like Ouija was over there because his booth was right next to the Gothic
Is
Sluts.
it that interesting to see that?
It must have been. I went over out of curiosity and like I was like holding the camera up trying to get a shot, and some girls were like, "There's a guy getting his dick sucked." I was like, really? Like getting his dick sucked? They're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh."
But that's like really nothing new at the gathering.
It's nothing new, but it was a dick sucking competition. So they were
They've stepped their game up now and they're competitive about it.
yeah. So I saw it was like a fat guy getting his dick sucked by some super not attractive woman, and she was not doing a great job.
So
she was kind of like doing like a chicken.
So
like,
what you're saying is none of this stuff that's going on is done by attractive people.
No. And then she did that, and then she stopped and he started jerking off. So I tapped out. I was like, I'm not here to watch a man jerk off.
Man.
He's got performance anxiety.
dude.
Yeah, I think he did. They were directly next to Tom Wood's booth. I even said, I was like, man, Tom Woods. I have a video of me like taking a picture of the crowd. Like, look at all these people over here with the dick sucking competition. Poor fucking Tom Wood over here got to deal with this shit.
Yeah,
he was literally like
seriously.
in his booth, just like
Yeah,
like, wow.
seriously.
fucking Tom Wood. He's such a pro.
Just like, don't get bodily fluids on my paintings, please.
Yeah, for really started putting fucking plastic over everything.
No, man, it was cool though. I mean,
Well, yeah, somebody in the chat said that's monkeypox contest. Yeah, you motherfuckers really are gonna get fucking monkeypox. I mean, asshole eating. I mean,
that is weird.
have
That
fun.
really-
Have fun with that. Have fun with that pink eye and that fucking E. coli and all that bullshit. Anything with the eye, brown eye.
Oh, I wanted to make this comment too. One thing that really fucking annoyed me, and they didn't have this shit back in our day, so this shit annoyed me. And I don't know if this is like an every festival thing now, but motherfuckers with their goddamn megaphones, leave that shit at home.
Oh no,
Leave it at home, bro. No.
You talk about people wanting attention and shit. I mean, those are the main people that want you know what I mean?
Yes.
They want to be heard.
That's what I'm saying.
They gotta have a megaphone or they don't feel right. The megaphone is like a cell phone. They can't leave home without it,
I look at the megaphone as like to me, it's like a filter that someone's using because they're like socially awkward or have anxiety or whatever. And it keeps them, they're able to try to be funny without like feeling the need to be rejected because they're the only ones that can be heard.
Well, they probably lost. Their voice is probably so fucked up from screaming their whole lives trying to get people's attention. So they just let's just get the megaphone out.
Well, like I would see people literally, like even girls sometimes take them. I'm not kidding you. There was probably 200 people with megaphones there, but I would see girls like just talk to people like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like with the fucking megaphone, like, "Lady, and the guy would be like, from me to Shawn, like she's like, so yeah, and then what are you gonna do with that?" Like. I'm like, why the fuck aren't you just talking to him? Like, what is the fucking point? Not to mention,
Then her phone rings. She's like, "Hold on, hello."
yeah. Not to mention, I could have took like my speaker and hooked a microphone into it and been like 10 times louder than them if I wanted to. But so it's just it's not like it's not cute. It's not funny. It screams trying too hard. There was one guy in particular in a Real Juggalos jersey. All weekend, I seen him in the same tired ass realjuggalos.com jersey.
Real Juggalos.
Yes, I'm calling him out because he was aggravating, man. Like every time I walked by him, he was making jokes at every single fucking person that walked by.
Just everything he saw.
Everything, and like he wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Well,
And he wasn't funny.
That was the type of shit that happened in the early gatherings. People like everybody would just joke and just riff on people.
Sure,
you know?
but with the megaphone, it takes it to a new level.
Well,
of douche.
it's that same person still hanging on to try doing that.
And exactly,
know?
and that's you.
And they've probably said that same joke every year.
You're right, and you're pointing out something that I've also thought, and this is also the same reason why I say I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that's the same connection you're making right there is what I make when I try to do something funny or cool at the gathering. I'm like, I don't want to be fucking Real Juggalos jersey
Well,
guy.
that's what I'm saying. It's not. Don't think of it as being too old. Just think of it as fucking evolving your craft, your cleverness.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
You know what I mean?
There is a piece of me that still does want to like just wow out and like
Scream at people.
yell and be wacky and talk to like there is a piece of me that does want to do that, for sure. But I know that's cringe. And like to your point, like I have evolved to a new level of cleverness in that case because my level of cleverness does not involve yelling wacky phrases at people as they walk by. Nice dick. Hey, let me see the butthole. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're not funny.
Well,
Let me see those titties, lady. I'm donating every titty I see. I'm donating $1 to breast cancer. He literally said that. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I'm really doing this. Yelling this into a megaphone. I'm really donating to breast cancer. Like, are you that? Like, there's literally ladies. A good portion of the ladies walking by had like either no top at all or like tits viewable through their shirt. So why? What's the point of that now?
Yeah.
Tits are free online now.
Yeah, there's really no. Yeah, no one cares about seeing titties anymore. Who gives a fuck?
I mean, please, okay? I want to see every single girl's tits on earth, okay? Every single set. But I know that the internet exists, so I can just find whatever ones I'm looking for easily if I just whip out my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So the need isn't there like it was when I was 17 years old and literally wanted to see every girl's tits, and I had no problem being cringe because I was fucking 17 years old.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's the difference between me and Real Juggalos jersey guy, because that guy is not 17 years old anymore and he's still doing that shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry to rant about the megaphone.
No, the older you get, the more you have to evolve your shit, dude. It's just you got to get better at stuff,
God, that drove me nuts.
Just doing that type of shit when you're, pushing 50.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you got young chicks walking by you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you better do you
There's too many girls these days that are
Yeah.
underage that you can't tell, so
Yeah.
you can't do that shit.
So
14-year-olds look hot anymore. You can't
when
fuck
you're
around.
when we were younger, 17, early 20s, it was a different story. But when you're fucking in your 40s, it's hang that shit up, dude.
I know, dude. Dude, listen, I like Real Juggalos, all right? RealJuggalos.com used to be my shit back in the day. Hardcore Mike was the man, all right? He leaked the fucking golden goldies and shit. I remember all that. If this is a representative of RealJuggalos.com, y'all need a new representative because he was an asshole.
I didn't see him.
Dude, you couldn't have missed
Dude,
him.
when
You
I-
walked by him 100 times.
When I walk by those people with megaphones, I don't even fucking acknowledge
That's-
them.
that- I don't either.
literally don't even acknowledge
I
them.
didn't acknowledge him either, but he still got under my
Yeah.
skin.
I don't know. See, that shit don't get under my skin really because I've become so good at not acknowledging people like that. I don't know. Like literally to the point where I don't even notice them.
No,
Like
I
they're
get
not
it.
there. Like they just like I don't. They don't even exist to
feel
me. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how it is with me, man. I just cannot fucking acknowledge stupid shit.
Oh, was there anything that got under your skin while you were there? Anything that really annoyed you?
Not really, man. I mean,
I would say like
the seminar
The
annoyed
seminar
me.
being Zen of Love was annoying as fuck after waiting 2 fucking
That
hours.
literally annoyed me, and I walked away.
That was maddening.
I was really upset with seeing naked people that should not be fucking naked. Please stop that.
Look, here's what I'll say about that is I'm with you, but the gathering, it would be the place to fucking do it.
If someone can be naked, then the other person can. I mean, like, you
Yeah,
can't
man.
really. Yeah, I mean,
I actually
you can't-
admire the people that are like
Yeah.
obviously not fit enough to really be admired, and they fucking are. They don't give a fuck. I admire that level of not.
if
giving
somebody
a fuck.
wants to be naked, I mean, everybody has the right to be naked. But that just goes back to if you don't want to see it, don't acknowledge it.
I think Shawn was making a joke, like for the most part, but I don't think Shawn actually cares about seeing naked people. But to his point, I mean, I get what he's saying. Like there were a lot of people that you're like, come on, but in that same breath, I literally just look away. It's whatever.
You know what? I will say.
You know what? And with those people, some of them, I look right at their tits, right at them.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they got their tits out, I don't give a fuck about looking.
There was
at 'em.
one lady, not great looking lady who had giant, like floppy, like nipples pointing down tits, and one of her nipples was like missing. Like it was like it got bit off by a dog or something. Like
I mean, could have been breast cancer.
maybe like but her titty was still the same size. It was just like her whole nipple was like inverted, like just one tit.
So
wow.
her titty meat.
It was weird. The
Look at
meat
her
was
nipple.
all there, but the nipple was all like sucked in. I was like, I'm looking
see,
at
that-
that titty every time it walks by me.
Dude, I mean, it's not easy being a woman, man. I mean, yeah, you might have nice tits for a few years, but I mean, you know, and then the women that don't have nice tits, you know what I mean?
Dude,
like
I truly appreciate.
they just want to walk around with their shirt off like a guy, you know.
get
Maybe
it.
that they might not even want to be trying to show people their tits, like, oh, hey, look at my tits. They just want to walk around with no fucking shirt, just like a guy.
Ladies, I'm not kidding you. I appreciate every one of you walking around with your tits out. Every one of you.
Yeah.
I want to see them. Keep going.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. You want to? I look at it like this: if a guy wants to walk around without a shirt, just for convenience and being comfortable, girl could do it. Should be able to do it too.
Fuck yeah, man. I mean, dude, I was way more disturbed by the assholes who insisted on wearing thongs. And they had not only were they like huge fat guys, but like they were huge fat guys with like flat asses, that like flat little Hank Hill asses where their ass crack is like 4 inches tall. You know what I mean? And like they had like pimply, dimply butts, and they insist on wearing thongs.
Yeah.
How many of those motherfuckers did you see there? Several.
Way too many.
That shit drove me nuts more
Very
than
many.
any woman I saw.
I wasn't just talking about the women though, bro.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
There were naked men too. Like I don't care if you take your fucking shirt off. I don't care if you got your tits flopping anywhere. But I don't want to see your fucking lower half.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't care. Like, I really don't.
I don't
like,
want to see. I really don't want to see any lower half, man or woman.
Yeah, I'm good on that too, personally. But I mean, that said, to your point, both of your points, I don't like it, but they have the right to, and more power to them
Yeah.
for doing it.
I don't want to see the business side.
I would honestly rather see guys' dicks hanging out than their gross asses. Guys' gross
Yeah.
asses is just, there's something about it, man. It's just like, please leave your dicks out. I'll look at your dick. I don't care. But I don't want to see your fucking little Hank Hill, crusty, little hairy, pimply ass.
Well,
Get
there
that
was
shit
a-
out
there
of
was
here.
a-
Cover it up, you sons of bitches.
I can feel Eric's gaydar going off right now.
I'll look at every single dick that goes by me. I don't care.
There was I was talking about an ideology there of toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity basically got canceled. You know, you're not allowed to be a manly man. Basically, you know what I mean. People, that's looked down upon now.
Yeah, of course.
You know, you can't be a strong man.
Wait, so toxic masculinity equals manly man?
Well, I think toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's what it's perceived in, like, the mainstream media as, like, a manly man who's like, more conservative with all this kind of shit we're talking about, not showing their, this kind of stuff. They don't want to see women taking their clothes off. They don't, you know what I mean? That type of shit. A manly man. I'm strong though, but I'm still gonna use my power to get it. But I don't want you doing it. It's you know what I mean?
I got it, yeah.
But I think there is another side of toxic masculinity with people that are like, whatever. You know what I mean? Walking around, the opposite side of that toxic masculinity, where it's just people like walking around naked and like like forcing their shit on you.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they may not be forcing their, like, I'm a tough guy type of thing on you, but they're forcing their sexuality on you.
Well, I'll say this.
They want you to see it. They want to be the center of every, you know what I mean?
I get that. I think you're making a good point. I think that if someone's doing that in the real world, like, obviously there's appropriate time and place for that. I think the gathering is, unfortunately, for people who don't want to see it, would be the appropriate time and place to let that freak flag fly, to be honest.
Yeah, and that's why people do it, which is why I don't give a shit.
Yeah, same. Fair enough, right?
But there is, I do
Damn,
believe
I said
there
fair
is, like, people want to take their kids to the gatherings nowadays, you know?
Yeah, that's a little, for that reason, like, I wouldn't want to take my kids, because I just don't. This is not necessary.
It's a different place, man, because there's places where, like, you can't do that, you know?
Yeah.
Or it would be an over 18 thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there were multiple younger children that were not even of like 12 years old or not
I saw
double digits. So it's like
one interesting lady with her son. He couldn't have been more than 5. No joke. And this lady had no shirt on, tits out, full big ass flopping tits out.
Mm-hmm.
Walking around with her little 5-year-old son, which, okay, you know, maybe maybe she does that at home too. It's not a big deal. But then I saw her like pick him up. He's like fucking has like hands on her titties and just it's like it's just a little like weird, just a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I guess I'm judging, but I don't mean to. I just like it registered in my head like, all right, it's kind of strange for this like 5-year-old kid to be like grabbing his naked mom's titties while she's walking out at a music festival, but. You know, people be hippies, and I don't know what's going on at home. It seemed like they were cool with it, like everything was fine. So
there's definitely just more bodies revealing bodies nowadays.
I'm on board with making the body like not a big deal, though. I am on board with that like philosophy, just as in human nature, like how they do in other countries and shit. Like it's not as a big of a problem. I'm fine with that. I guess it's just more of the. But there's a lot of not only scantily clad ladies, but they're scantily clad while wearing like lingerie.
Yeah.
I think there's difference even between seeing naked tits or like naked tits.
I mean, it'd be
and
different if
lingerie.
everybody was walking around wearing a loincloth.
Yeah,
or something,
right.
you know?
You know, this is a weird conversation. But the point is, people be wilding out and fucking let them, right? All right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You just got to be if there's something you don't want to see, you just got to know how to not see it.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't give a shit if you are naked, but like we were talking about with kids, you don't want your kids seeing that shit, right? I mean, you really shouldn't be bringing your kids anyway.
I mean, if we're taking it back to, you know, we all live in villages and wearing loincloths, and I guess that doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. But do you live in a village? Do you have a loincloth
That's what I'm saying.
in your closet?
That's the only reason why this conversation is happening.
Hey, I'll say one thing. It takes a village.
Nah.
But no, it's you know, it's whatever, man. I'm just an expert at not seeing shit I don't want to see.
I feel it.
Especially like in situations like the gathering. Like, because I literally didn't see most of the shit you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. You missed the dick sucking, man. That's all I got to say.
I didn't even know about it. Like, I didn't even know it happened until afterwards. And you know what I mean?
I saw an impromptu wet T-shirt contest happening. There was one thing else I'll mention, which I didn't go to last year, so I don't know exactly if it was the same. But I was very, very impressed with the ingenuity with everybody's campsites. So many people making like fucking little compounds, like multiple tents, campsites with big tarps covering the whole thing, and like people would set their tents and canopies up along the paths to have little shops. Like there was more like campsite shops than there were regular real shops, I think.
Yep.
And they all had like legit setups
Yeah.
and banners and fucking real merch. Some of them, I mean, it was impressive, man.
Yeah,
That shit
it
was
was
so
cool.
cool. It was like a weird little, bartering community type thing. You know,
No, I love that shit. I
Yeah,
saw.
that was really cool.
Like I was the most interested in some of the side shops that
Yeah.
didn't have like that, you know.
yeah, man.
Because
Just
I saw people making like you know, shit I like, you know,
Yeah.
crafting things.
yeah, but anyone who's taking the time to make like their art and
Yeah.
sell it, like I want to see all that shit.
Mhm.
The We did walk by. Well, besides all the campsite ones, there was somebody selling a Malenko vinyl, which we had.
I saw him hours later walking around the crowd holding it,
I saw
still
him
trying
too.
to sell it.
Man, I wish
You better come down on that price, man.
I know. I wish I'd had the money. He probably would have come off if he was doing that. He obviously wanted to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
he was I saw him walking around, literally just holding.
I wonder
it.
if he would have took 100 for it.
It was just like kind of open.
Yeah, it was a little fucked up. But here's the thing: like, when I get my Malenko vinyl, I want to play it. So
Yeah.
I want it to be open.
Well,
I'd
that's-
rather
that-
have an open one.
That's the thing. You didn't pull the vinyl out and looked at it. That vinyl could be fucked.
Yeah, you're right. That's true. Nevertheless,
Yeah.
cool shit being sold all around. I bought several little trinkets and items from random people. A lot of drugs being sold or hustled, which that was awesome. Very good selection. Competitive pricing. If you're into that, I saw some lady with an fucking prosthetic leg walking around with a sign that said,
What was her name? Peg.
probably country store girlfriend. I saw her, she probably had her sign said like weed $10 a gram, K bumps $5, C bumps $5. I was like, no, fucking Peg knows how to party, man.
Mm-hmm. Peg. Doing lines off of her peg leg.
Yeah, so, what
Would
else?
you have done it? Be honest.
Yeah, of course.
I bought this cool Great Malenko jersey behind Carver.
Oh, okay. You want to show that?
We each bought one of these jerseys. These jerseys are not official, but we bought them from this ninja who was making them and selling. He probably could have bought them off of fucking AliExpress for all I know. I don't know how good the AliExpress jerseys are, but damn, these jerseys were great quality. I was like, all right, let's get them. I mean, the patches look fantastic. They look official, honestly. The sparkly lettering.
They're actually better than the ones Psychopathic were selling, I think.
The embroidery is fantastic on
Yeah.
it, honestly.
The ones that Psychopathic were selling didn't have the numbers on the back, or at least
Oh.
the football jerseys.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are that shit is very dope.
I got the Riddle Box one.
Yeah, I got wait, somebody said how much? I don't know if he's asking about that. Or if that was about the drugs.
We got two for
180.
yeah, 180.
So
Two of these hockey jerseys for 180.
So $90 a piece, but it was very dope. Mine is unfortunately 4X, so I have no chance of ever wearing it, but it makes a cool piece. I was always salty I got rid of my official Greg Malenko purple hockey jersey, so that'll do as a replacement for now. That same booth that had that Greg Malenko vinyl had that same jersey too.
Yeah.
Yep, the one with the green stripe in it.
Oh, nice.
I wanted it bad.
Well, maybe one day we can trade or barter this jersey for something else that suits you more.
Yeah, I would. That's up for trade or barter. If you have offers, throw them at me, man. You know how much I paid for it, so I can give you the number of the fucking guy who got one too. If you want your own, he had a bunch. He had so many dope jerseys.
You had I saw like a black and gold one.
Yeah, he had a black and gold Malenko. He had a Wraith one that was really dope. So many creative ninjas, man, making cool art. It was awesome.
Yeah, and
Made our Cartoon Nightmares look like shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Made me feel like complete shit.
It should.
But the guy that was with the jersey, he had the Wraith jersey on.
Yeah.
He had pins that were really cool. I bought one of his pins.
Yeah, he made like baby versions of the Joker's cards.
Yeah,
they were
like,
really cool.
They were like cute baby versions of the Joker's cards. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, they were pretty dope. That was creative. I never seen some shit like that.
I got the Riddle Box one, which was really cool.
Do you have it with you?
I thought I brought it, but I don't think I have it.
Think of what other.
Oh no, I do have it.
You do? Oh yeah, show it to the camera up there. Don't.
I mean,
try not to touch the camera, but. Zorgatron, I wonder if any merch will go up on the vault soon. I hope so. Looks like an AliExpress, said Zorgatron. Yeah, see, if that's the case, like AliExpress is making some dope ass jerseys if they're that quality. Because I know in that case, no, there's a little baby Riddle Box.
Chibi
Very dope.
Riddle Box.
I don't think it'll adjust. It's set to like focus on us. Very cool. I'll post a picture of it online. Yeah, I know on AliExpress you can get jerseys for like $50 or $60. So if he's just buying them on there and flipping them for $100, then I got hustled in that case. But in that case, we'll just fucking give it away or something. I don't give a shit. But nevertheless, it's fucking sweet, great quality. If AliExpress is pumping them out like that, I would start buying them from AliExpress and not ICP. Sincerely. Whoop whoop.
And how much are they saying they sell them for on there?
I've looked them up on AliExpress before. They sell for like 50 or 60 usually. So I'll have to see. So what else? Did anybody else buy anything cool? We'll wrap this gathering discussion up and start talking Pug Ugly soon. But what everybody buy?
I got Juggalos Against Sanity.
Okay,
So did I.
dope.
Yeah.
You should bring that over and we'll play it sometime. Well, either one of you. But yeah, that'd be cool because I did not get it, but I would like to play it. I did pick up Echo Side, Into the Echo Side, so I'm gonna learn how to play that so I can beat DC or his wife when we meet at Hollow Wicked. We'll have a competition.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
What else? Anything else?
I bought a bunch of CDs. I got a pretty big stack of CDs. Just caught up on some shit that I never had bought.
Filling in.
I bought 2 versions of Fred. I got the double disc, or it's a triple disc.
Yeah, which that I never listened to that era of Fear. We could do an episode on that show.
Yeah.
On that shit.
I
It's
guess-
all songs we've heard, but
Yeah, and then I bought and I bought just the regular version.
oh, you bought both. Okay.
Yeah.
The regular version was $5 too, bro. CDs for $5 bro.
Nuts.
If you were if
Imagine that back in the day.
dude, if you were in that merch booth and they had CDs for $5 that you didn't own, you fuck up not buying them. Like
Yeah.
$5 CDs that brand new CDs at that. You
Yeah.
can't get that anymore.
No. Got the Dark Lotus. Got all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, this is my literal stack of CDs that I bought
Well, shit.
at
Let's
the
go.
gathering.
Go through them real quick.
All right, I'll list them off real quick. Oh, this first one is called Zombies Rule. This was thrown out by someone during the Mikey Clark set. Some girl was just throwing CDs out, and this was
Oh, that girl that was running around on stage.
It was produced by Mikey Clark. I don't know what it is, but here, how about this? This CD is called Carnival to Kingdom.
And that's the Juggalos for Christ.
Yep,
And it's actually really fucking cool.
dude. It
It was actually some of the best rap I heard all weekend.
this dude is spitting. I haven't listened to my copy
Yeah.
yet, but every time you walk by the Juggalo Jesus booth,
Yeah.
they were playing this shit, and it was fucking hot fire.
Yeah. Dude,
Honestly.
Dude can spit, or the multiple people on there can.
I got Mr. Green. I met him. He was rolling with Replicon Radio. He gave me a copy of his CD. I'm gonna check it out. I got Open Your Mind and See, which is the new Big Hoodoo. I did not know how to pronounce it, and then they finally told me in the Discord, and then I got mad at myself. Open Your Mind and See.
You fucking.
I know.
You're a moron.
This
man.
I did like this. There's an ad inside it. I haven't seen anybody talk about this with Big Hoodoo and someone named D Flat, and it looks like Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. He's the rapper. I'm the producer.
That's funny.
Check that out. Show that to the camera too, because I don't know how many people have seen that. It's a little flyer for it. Shawn, grab that from him and put him up in the camera if you don't mind. There you go. Move over. There you go. Yep, that's pretty cool. It says coming soon. I'll peep that. Here, I'm going to fly through the rest of these instead of talking about every single one. But this CD, by the way, I wasn't a fan of, but it grew on me after a couple listens. It's all Big Hoodoo's people, and I don't know who the fuck they are. Then that's unfortunate. There's no liner notes, nothing.
Big Hoodoo Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull, I got Hoodoo to sign that shit.
Asylum.
Got him to sign that shit when I got to meet him. Here you go, Shawn. You just make a stack over there. We can just keep them over here. Let's see.
Eat shit and die.
Eat Shit and Die. Caught up on my Riders shit. I got
The Ass Riders, whatever that one's called.
Backdoor Riders. I was showing Tara all the shit I got, and I got CD was in there. I was like, look, I promise I didn't get this because it has an ass on it. You know that, right?
Red
You
Book.
lied. All right, cool.
Yeah, Red Book.
Mud and shit.
Mud, Water, and Blood. A week late. I tried to buy that CD online. It was $40. $5 Did I buy a bunch to resell? No, I did not, because I don't want to waste my time doing that.
Whatever that is.
Oh, that's the Loki Greatest Hits
Okay.
CD that Gage Von Wild gave to me. We were listening to that in the car. It was dope.
Did you get 2 versions of the fucking weed?
Well, the ones you grabbed over there were the ones I bought for my buddy Smoothie.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we got Pug Ugly,
The Pugs.
which keep that one out. We'll reference it.
Shining.
Finally got The Shining, 2 weeks late. But
Psychopathics 3.
yeah, Psychopath Smile Space 3.
I missed that one. Shit.
Reindeer Games. Fucking blah blah blah. You know what that is?
Killjoy Club.
Let 'Em Bleed. Funk Face.
Fuckface.
Fuck Face.
So that's the album from the ICP with We guys. That's one of his bands. It's pretty cool. I haven't checked it out yet.
Cold 187.
Shout out to them. They did a good job trying to set up the podcast thing. It wasn't their fault. Cold 187.
See.
I copped that
hell
one.
of a pressing.
Yeah, no, that was some dope packaging.
Got a sleeve. Of course, the other weed.
Wicked Vic. What's that? DJ Clay.
Let 'Em Bleed, Volume 1. X-rated Tunnel of Fucking Love,
Yeah.
baby.
Why do
That's
they have
dope.
so many copies?
I
of
don't
that?
know. Did they repress them
I think-
or I don't fucking
I'm
know.
sure they did. They had to have. Unless, I mean, how many copies did they press? Because the first time they repressed that was at that gathering in Toledo we went to. That was the first time I'd ever seen like a copy.
There's no other copyright date on here besides 95.
I don't know, man.
But it does have that repressing psychopathic logo era from like that time frame.
Yeah, that's tricky.
That late 90s, early 2000s time frame. That's what the psychopathic era looked like. Yeah, they might just have they
Bro,
might
for
have-
$5 I couldn't
Yeah.
not get that.
And then a world
A World Upside Down.
upside down.
So, got shitload. Those are all albums we're going to end up going through at some point. So, if you think we're running out of episodes, there's like 30 more episodes right there. Besides The Shining and Mud, Water, Air, and Blood. Other than that, I bought 2 shirts. I bought this Carlos Cardenas shirt, and then they had all those shirts with the tapes on it. I bought the one that had all the spines of the tapes, which I think
Pissed me off.
Which I think sold out pretty quick.
I wanted to get that, but I fucking waited and didn't.
Yep, you fucked up.
When I went to go back to get it, they only had like 4X left.
I got this dope hat from the what's it natives?
Nomad
Nomad it says it on it.
Nomad something.
Oh, nomadic movement.
Nomadic movement. Those are the fucking
Look at that.
dopest hat people in the fucking festival
It's
business.
like all shiny. It's got like pink shit inside. This hat is dope.
the lining in their hats are dope. Like, yeah, best hats in the business. Period.
Yeah, man. Oh, and they also gave us all these. If you didn't know, they gave us all pendants when we got there. I got Weeping Will or Woe, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, I traded for that one because I do like that one. I think it's
Yeah.
my favorite one. And I actually had a theory about this one. Not
Yeah?
a theory, but I had an idea about this one. I traded my what the fuck weed? I traded this one
Pug Ugly.
because I got the Pug Ugly.
Yeah.
So I traded this. I traded for this one, and then I thought about it. I was like, this may never come out. There's a chance this may never come out.
Really?
Yeah, unless you think it's already recorded and they just got to release it. They're just waiting to release it, or they just do it like they record it like right before they release it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if it never comes out, then you have the pendant of something that never came out.
So why do you think that it might never come out?
Jay may get sick and not be able to do it and pass out or away. Either way.
God forbid.
Basically, someone could die and it could never come out is all I'm saying.
And that could always happen. The 6 could never come out as
yeah.
well.
Well, yeah, of course. If that's the case, then nothing else will ever come out. But I'm
yeah,
just
you're right.
saying, like, that could never come out because Jay's heart problem.
Come on, man. We
blah.
don't talk about that.
Why you got to be about?
We don't want to
doom and
talk
gloom?
about that.
You got to acknowledge the good and bad.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about the gathering before we get into Pug Ugly?
No, let's do it.
All right. We've been bullshitting for a while. I think people get the spiel. It was fun. Watch everyone's videos. There's a lot of cool shit. Watch the concerts. They were pretty fun, man. So I'm gonna try to catch up on a lot of shit I missed. Hopefully people will start posting videos soon. All right.
Yeah.
We have to speculate on who produced all these too.
Yeah. Why the fuck don't they have it, man?
Yeah, they just don't put the fucking. There's nothing in the liner notes. It does have this really dope Tom Wood art. This shit here.
Yeah.
Pug Ugly looks like a dragon and shit. It has like it says introduction and it just talks about Pug Ugly. Someone mentioned they were wondering if this will form like a big picture. We have to get Vic out. Is Vic not the unopened one. Oh no, where's the 2 that are unopened? Let me put those back aside so I don't accidentally mix them up. Yeah, Vic's in there, right? He's not open yet.
No, he isn't open
You
yet.
can open him if you want. So the first song on here is called "I'm Ugly." It's an intro song, but it's dope. No, okay. That's interesting. This one though, it's like shadowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Like they put Pug Ugly as like a dinosaur or a dragon. Here, show that. They put Pug as a dragon, and then like Vic is just a shadow. Weird.
Can we read those?
I mean,
Can we read the?
No, you can use Google Translate.
Just take a picture of it.
It will.
well, I mean, based on the fact that there's different wording, it does look like that's a series. So
I'll find out right now, bro. Don't fucking tempt me.
well, fucking do it, bro.
Probably just says like, Pug Ugly.
I did it on the back of the Yum Yum shirt. There's some Japanese writing, and I looked it up. I did Google Translate on it, and I found it is the date of the release.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pisses me off. They don't put the fucking credits in here.
Hold on. My wife just texted me said I need to go pick my daughter up here soon because her back hurts, so she can't leave. So we'll just have to wrap the show up here in like 10 minutes, unless you guys want to. I mean, I will literally like go pick her up if you guys want to like keep going, but
No, we can wrap it up, man. Pug Ugly. I think it's pretty cool. Don't really.
we'll skim through this then. It's dope, but yeah, sorry. My wife has her fucking, her issues. I gotta help her out. Gotta do the dad thing sometimes, I guess. Sorry. All right, so we'll skim through this shit real quick. There's only 6 tracks. This song is very dope. I think Jay raps his ass off. I think his lyrics are dope, wicked. Very good writing. Abracadabra is track 2. I don't know why it says no song playing. Come on. Is this me or is that thing pulsing? Why is it doing that? What do you think about Abracadabra? Somebody talk.
I actually think that is the best song on this album.
I would actually agree.
You didn't like track 7?
Track 7 is my least favorite for sure.
And then I would say it's followed closely by the '80s rock ballad.
Dude, are you kidding me? I take it back. 80s rock ballad is legit my favorite song on here. 100%. This is my second favorite song. I forgot about 80s rock ballad. This song is dope as fuck though. This is a clowny kicker if I've ever fucking heard one. It's them at their best. This song is the shit in every way, shape, or form. There's not a single thing I dislike about it. Except that there's one line in the chorus I can't quite make out, and it drives me insane. We've been discussing it in the Discord. I'll tell you when it comes up. Hold on. Away you go. Here is a hoe who's here no more. That line. He said, the world is my stage, ain't my show. I don't know what he's saying. Listen. Is he saying, right cheers my show? Like, right cheers my show.
I don't know. I can't get it either.
That's what it seems like to me. All right. Look, I like how the beat.
Check out chat.
The beat changes here. Yeah, if you know in the chat, let us know. Beat changes here. Shaggy starts schooling it. Sounds dope. All right, so I got like 20 minutes. We should be able to skim through this. No problem. Everything all right over there?
Yeah, I'm doing, man.
All right, what do you think about Pug Ugly? Everybody, share opinions.
I would say it's like middling. It isn't too bad. I give it like a 6.
Not too good to hook.
I like Jay's voice. I think he's rapping in a cool way. What do you think, Carver?
It reminds me of like I don't know. It reminds me of like mid 2000s Jay, with like a kind of like a calm in that era of music,
Okay.
calm and Eye of the Storm and all that shit.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm just trying to.
You checked out, bro? Are you checked out of Deck One Delt right now?
I'm good, man.
Are you sexting your wife?
If you're sexting your wife, I'll forget I said anything.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. So let's go to the next song. Scrub Gang. What do you think about that?
I didn't actually listen to this album that much, by the way.
That's all right. I mean, it's only been a couple days. You haven't had a lot of time. Well, tell me what you think now on the spot. I mean, what's your feelings?
I like it. It's pretty good.
Jay raps on this song kind of like he does on like Insomnia to me.
Yeah, I hear the marble mouth.
Like 4K Jam.
This one's more chill, but so far I give it like a 7.
Yeah, this
Cool.
song is pretty chill. The hook on this song is a little annoying, but it's not bad. Here it is.
I mean, it's pulling out of their old, it's pulling out of old shit.
Like being scrubs and shit.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, something about the way they sing the hook kind of ruins the song for me. I don't dislike it, but I don't know. I think they could have come out with something better. I think their rapping is fine on it. All right. Nevertheless. Oh, and Scrub Gang, Mushy Mustard, he does all the genius.com lyric corrections. He's the man. He does everything for ICB. He's the shit. He's in our Discord. And I told him what I thought was the lyric on that Scrub Gang, and he's like, I think you're right. So I felt cool.
Okay. That's good.
Because there's one lyric he wasn't sure about.
It's a hell of a job to keep up.
Yeah, it is. This song's dope.
Oh, I like the voice.
Yes.
It has a very ringmaster to it. Vibe to it.
I'm curious who produced this shit, bro. We haven't speculated on any of these songs. I forgot.
This doesn't sound like a Michael Clark to me. Michael Clark produced beat.
No. I can see this being... I want to say every beat I don't think is Mikey Clark is Kuma. So I don't know. I can't even speculate. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. If we're just pulling shit out of our ass, I'll say this one's... I don't know. If you'd have told me this was Shaggy the Airhead, I'd believe you.
No.
It's got a little bit of a newer sound.
It's probably a mixed bag of producers on it.
And we're
Just like
assuming
the last one.
We're assuming that's Roadside Ghost on the hook, right?
That sounds like, yeah.
Fuck, don't they list this shit?
I know.
Man.
Well, here's the one you're looking for.
Well, I'm looking at this one to see what they did with this one. Did they list shit in this one? Like the consistency of their... Yeah, this one has credit. Like,
Yeah,
fuck.
Maybe they really did just slap this together and they forgot credits. Maybe they forgot a whole page of credits or some shit. What the fuck were they thinking?
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, talk to the mic.
Because it's shadowed out. It's just a silhouette
Oh, yeah.
of Vic.
He made a joke. He said they
could
could
color it.
He said they forgot to color it
And
though.
I forgot the credits on this one. I will say the back. I do like the way that looks.
Oh yeah, that shit is very dope. That's all Tom Wood. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So you rating on this one, Kizzy?
Huh?
You rating on this one?
This song's a 10. I love this song. This song is the shit. I think Jay schools it on this song. I love the sound of it. I can't quite put my finger on like what he's like talking about though. Like, I mean, I'm not so stupid to know that he's not. He's obviously singing to a girl and saying he wishes he'd have met her a long time ago. But the story of the song also, it's contradictory because he's saying that like his song starts out with him meeting her. So I don't know if if he's talking to a girl in the song, he's just explaining how their whole life would have went. But in that case, he's talking all this shit to her. Is he with her or not? These are all questions I have. I can't quite place the story, you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's dope.
It just sounds like he's singing to a fucking girl, man.
You don't like this shit?
It's alright.
I like to imagine he's singing about Sugar Slam, and it makes me feel good. Like I just imagine this song is his like it makes me feel good to think that this is his way to try to get Sugar Slam back. Yeah.
It'd be nice, but I don't think he's ever getting her back.
Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, this song is the complete shit. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I played it. It's one of the only songs of ICP's in recent years I played like back to back. Because I just wanted to hear it again. I don't know, man. Tickles my brain. And then the last song on the album is Queen's Mike P's Neck Choking Woofer Smoking remix. So it's just a remix of Queens by Mike P. Which
I didn't really like this one.
I did not either. I like the original better. Regardless of how I feel about the original, I think it's an okay song, just to reiterate. It's just okay, though. I like the little noises and shit. I just don't like this song enough to give a shit about the remix. I don't think there's any remix you could do to this song to make me like it more.
I mean, I don't like the extra little bits in it. I think it's just kind of slapped together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes it sound remixy, I think. Check out the original if you haven't already. It's on Yum Yum's Bedlam. Yum Yum Bedlam. The original is fine. Really is. It's just the rest of the song is so good that it's probably the least best song on the album, to me. Just saying. No. No thoughts? No other thoughts?
No. There's really nothing to it besides just a slap together Mike P remix. I think that's about all I got about it.
What's your favorite song?
Probably track 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2 are great. I'm really thrilled about the CD, honestly. I think it's great. I love new ICP in general. New ICP where I like several of the songs. I mean, fuck yes. Count me in. Especially after Wicked Vic, I thought, which was disappointing. I need to go back and listen to Wicked Vic, but
I liked Wicked Vic.
had a couple. Mutilator, Hyde Park Peddler, I did like those, but the rest, I don't know why people love that shit so much. Sending the Clowns and Clown Bounce. Get fucked. Those songs are not very good. You're just.
So they're gonna put a remix on each one of these.
That's what it looks like, man. Trying to fill it up. I mean, the old EPs were what, like 8 tracks? All tracks, though. Tunnel of Love, I think, had 8 tracks. And, well, it might have even had 9. Who knows? Oh, yeah, this has an extra one, though.
I noticed that the psychopathic logo on the back of these looks like the that classic logo as well.
Really? What was the other one we were looking at? Oh, we weren't sure about the Tunnel of Love one. Let's see if it's the same. The one on the back of Tunnel of Love is different. He's got the hatchet further away from his body. But it does have that like new school like psychopathic like logo, or the psychopathic records. Who gives a shit? All right, we all over it? Are we all just over it tonight?
I think so.
I think so too. All right. Well, that was it. That was Pug Ugly. It was pretty cool. So I know as soon as I said we got to wrap it up, I got to go quickly. It seemed to take all the fucking steam out of the room. I'm sorry, guys. All right.
You're good, man. You gotta go do what you gotta do.
But look, we still got all the way through the CD. We just didn't let it play at our leisure. That's all. Well, nevertheless. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up? Everybody good with that?
I think I'm good. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I would say thank you for tuning in. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Appreciate that. Whoop whoop. Thanks to Shawn and Jerod for joining us today. Thanks to all the juggalos who were cool to us at the gathering. We'll be back next year, I'm sure, if they'll have us. And by that I mean if they'll let me buy a ticket. So all right, let's wrap it up. Shuffle the fuck up on out of here.
Peace. Slide it back into the deck.
All right. See ya.
Just